Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to do another little video making my ride home. I'm on the highway, got about like an hour to go and stuff, but today I want to talk about loving someone too much. Or I should say, putting your happiness into someone else's hand. Not a good move. Now, I remember my first true love. First time in my life, I can honestly say that I was in love with someone so much. And I knew it because at the end of the day, guys, before that, I was one of those dudes saying that I don't see how dudes be with one woman. I don't know if I could do that. But this woman brought so much joy in my life, guys. Brought so much joy in my life. And believe me, when I say to you, she did a lot for me. So the story is not to say that I was being used. This woman did a whole lot for me. Got me involved in things that I never thought about. You know what I'm saying? Helped me to achieve things that I never really thought about getting into. Never really thought about doing. But when I say to you, I was so in love. It was at the point, guys, where I didn't even want to hang out with my boys no more. And don't get me wrong, it don't mean that I didn't hang out with my boys. It just meant that I have a woman, someone I love, and I wanted to be with my woman. I didn't want to be out there every single night. I'm going to hang out with my boys and smoking and all of that. I wanted to be home with my woman. She made me that happy. That's how happy I was. And I'm telling you, real talk, I ain't trying to throw shade on nobody. I'm not trying to talk about anybody else and not willing to talk about me. Call me a simp, say I was simping, whatever it was. But guys, I was so in love, I would have gave my life for this woman. When I tell you, it was one of those situations, as long as she was happy, I was happy. My happiness was based on her. She brought me so much joy in my life. As long as she was happy, I was happy. And I remember so many happy times throughout the years, guys. You know, and this woman was a money maker. She did a lot for me. So I'm not going to take that away. I had some good years, but what I'm trying to say is, in life, guys, you can love someone so much that you are willing to ignore yourself. That's never a good idea. And that relationship there, because in the end, I'm not going to lie, she cheated on me. And when I tell you, it broke me. It broke me so bad. I never felt that type of hurt any time in my life before. I never felt that type of pain before. I'm talking about, you know, that hurt that, guys, someone hurt you so much that you love so much that you at work and you can't even focus on your job because that's the only thing on your mind. So bad, you driving home on the highway and you have to pull over because you're just driving and tears start running out your eyes because that person that you never thought would hurt you so bad by one simple act. And like I said, you know, she cheated on me. And then at the end of the day, you know, she cheated on me with somebody from her past in her younger days. And the crazy thing is, the person she cheated on me with wasn't shit. Live at home with their woman. Wasn't trying to leave their woman to be with them. I would be okay. I'm not going to be okay, but it would have made me feel better, at least if this was a dude that was offering you a lot more. And I can say, well, Well, I understand. I see why you left me for that dude. He got a lot more. But that wasn't it. And I just couldn't believe this person that I've been with for years, that I loved it so much, would do that to me. And I'm telling you guys, it broke me. It broke me so bad, man. I didn't know what to do with myself for a minute. I couldn't focus on anything else. And that's one, I'm not gonna lie, that situation taught me a lot. It taught me a lot, guys. Because I realized when you base your happiness on somebody else, it's easy for them to take it away from you. And just because you would not do something to somebody else doesn't mean they wouldn't do it to you, no matter how much they tell you they love you, no matter what they do for you, any of that, guys. And that was one of the things I took away from that whole relationship. From that point on, I realized and I made myself understand. Just remember this. No one, I had to tell myself, no one can make you happy. A person can only add to the happiness you already feel
toll booth
for yourself. Sorry, I'm driving. And that's one of the key there. A person cannot make you happy. They can only add to the happiness you already feel for yourself. And when you base your happiness on someone else, as long as they're happy, you're happy, you only gave them ammunition to take it away from you. And I'm not just saying that to say that's everybody, but that was my experience. That was the experience that changed my life, made me look at things a lot differently, made me realize I was important, made me realize I don't have to put myself behind anybody, no matter how much I love them. From that point on, I could love you. But even if you take your love away from me, I'm not saying I ain't gonna be hurt. But I made a promise to myself. I would never, ever put myself in that position again. But like I said, guys, that was on me too. That was my first time truly being in love. You know, wanted to marry this woman. But the moral of the story is, guys, find your own happiness. Be happy with yourself. Don't ever base your happiness on anybody else, because they'll take it away from you. Don't ever put yourself behind anybody. Always remember, make sure you're good. Because if you ain't good, nobody ain't good. And it's your number one priority to make sure you're okay at all times. But I just wanted to share this little story with y'all, guys. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm thankful for the years that I had with her. Because like I said, she changed my life in a lot of ways. So I got the happiness and the joy. Got to experience a lot of different things. But the pain and the hurt in the end, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a bad one for me, man. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. I never felt pain like that in my life. You know, I didn't want to be in love, didn't trust women, and I'm not gonna lie. I went many years after that relationship where no matter what any woman did, I was never willing to go all in. No matter what she showed me, I didn't want to go all in. No matter what she brought to the table, what she was coming at me with, how she treats me. But eventually, I had to understand that I can't judge every woman, because You destroy a relationship with somebody good, might be a soulmate, somebody good for you. But if you base every new relationship you go into by what another woman did to you, your past relationship, you're destroying your relationship before it even starts, and you never know. It might be exactly what you've been looking for. But at that time, I just wasn't trying to hear that. I couldn't understand that. Logic escaped me. I didn't care. So it wasn't none of that, the love thing and all of that. Nope, I'm good. I like you. But as I got older, like I said, I learned. And I realized that not everyone is the same. And we all been through it. But like I said, the moral of the story is never base your happiness on someone else. Never do that. A person should never be able to make you that happy where you don't even care about yourself. Me, I'm happy with me. I'm happy with who I am. Not perfect, far from it. Got my faults. But when I meet someone out there, understand, they can only add to the happiness I already feel inside for me. And like I said, I love me more than I love you. So if it means putting me out there to make you happy, I ain't him. Till next time, guys.